Hi everyone, before we begin today, I have a little announcement, and that is that I launched my official website, which is Tates APB, so TATESAPB.com. And it is my official photography website. I'm trying to build up my photography business, so if you could go check out TatesAPB.com, that would be awesome. And now on to our book, which is A Street Cat Named Bob and How He Saved My Life by James Bowen. So this is basically about a street musician named James Bowen, because it's an autobiographical book, and how he found a stray cat named Bob, and they became best friends, and Bob helped him overcome his addiction to drugs and helped him better his life. And so overall, I thought the book was really good. You know, it's a heartwarming story. It's a story about second chances. If you love animals, especially cats, of course you'll love the book. Bob is really smart. He's basically like a genius cat in my opinion. And so it was a heartwarming, very nice story about how animals are good for you, unless you're allergic to them, in which case they're not. But it was kind of about how having responsibility in life can make you a better person. I say can because it doesn't always, but it definitely helped James Bowen having Bob around to overcome his addiction and to, work towards being a better him, I guess. And it was really nice. I think my one main complaint was it was a bit repetitive to me. I felt like the story could definitely be shortened because I feel like there's only so much you can write about on the street, he wasn't living on the street, but working on the street with a cat. And so I felt like a lot of the chapters were a bit repetitive, and that kind of got a little bit, not necessarily boring, but it just dragged on too long in the middle, in my opinion. But yeah, it was still a good book. The writing was easy to follow. I thought it was a good autobiography because it doesn't just focus on, oh, look at me, I'm so perfect, and my life was amazing. Like, he talks about withdrawal symptoms, and he talks about being on drugs and how that affected him. And so it's not just like, yeah, I'm awesome. So it was real. It was a real story. And like I said, it's autobiographical, so it's real. But it was also like real in the sense that he didn't like wash things down or like downplay things. He was like, yeah, this is what it was like and it was awful, or this is what it was like and that was great, So I really did appreciate that. I would definitely suggest it, like I said, especially if you like animals. If you're not into cats, maybe it wouldn't be a book for you, but maybe you'd still enjoy the story of learning how Bob did help him change his life around, even if you're not a cat person. So I would definitely suggest it, even though it did drag at certain parts. And so my question for today is, do you have any pets? And I do not have any pets right now. I did have a Labrador Retriever mix, but he died about, it's going to be 7 years ago this December. So part of me still feels like I'm getting over that, and I don't know if I'm ready for another animal commitment. And just as like a little announcement, you really shouldn't buy an animal either unless you're committed to taking care of that animal. Just like a PSA, like how Bob Barker at the end of, I almost said Wheel of Fortune, but that's not what he hosted, Price is Right, used to tell you to get your pets spayed and neutered. I'm going to pretend that this is an announcement like that, where please don't buy an animal or adopt an animal or anything unless you're completely dedicated to taking care of that animal. So yeah, anyways, this was A Street Cat Named Bob and How He Saved My Life by James Bowen. Like I said, if you really like animals, definitely a good book to read. And that's that. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.